is up, guys? This is Griffin with Farmtown Flippers. I am joined today, always by my very beautiful and lovely wife, Young Thrifty Chick. However, she does not appear on camera today because she's a little under the weather, but she is present.
Hello.
And what we kind of want to talk about today is the direction of our channel, because we have some crazy stuff coming for you guys. We've got a lot of different kind of content. We have plans for the channel, and we're going to bring you different kinds of content, and we are going to do our best to categorize that in the most sane ways, the most common sense ways that you can think about, and that's obviously with YouTube through playlists. So I think that for us, we have 4 specific things that we're doing here. We're doing unboxings, and that includes blind bags and toys, and that comes from us being consumer advocates for parents. These videos are not aimed at children, right? Like, we try to keep it really tame, but the videos we make with the unboxings are meant for parents to know if there's value in what they buy in the blind boxes for their kids. They're not for the actual children. So let's just all understand that and get that right. It's aimed towards the parents. So unboxings and product evaluation. I think the second thing that we're looking to do is thrifting. Our name, obviously, is Farmtown Flippers. Well, it's Farmtown Flippers for a reason. We are resellers. We are 2 people. We are a married couple who loves to thrift. We love to find deals. It doesn't matter if it's at thrift stores, estate sales, swap meets, flea markets, whatever it may be. We like to find treasures out in the wild, like many of you do. Even if you don't do it for a living, you probably at some point in your life have gone to thrift stores. Maybe you need to. Look at the economy right now. It's terrible. It's terrible, and it's only getting worse so far as we can see. And for many people, this is becoming something that you have to do. It's not just a luxury. So, whether you're just looking for some designer clothes at a cheap price, or if you're trying to supplement your income by shopping at these places, we are here to try and guide you down that road on how to kind of make money. Now, why have we been doing so many blind bags and toy unboxings? Well, we are very, very new to cinematography, right? Like, this is just not something that we've done. I am a career bartender. My lovely wife, Young Thrifty Chick, she's been in the service industry her whole life. She's owned her own business. I've owned my own business. We've both been at a very high level in life, working for other people, as high as general managers for businesses. We are trying to bring you something unique here. We want to cover all the bases for you guys, because we want to entertain you at the end of the day, and then also educate you guys, because your hard-earned money deserves to be spent in a good fashion in this economy, and that's what we're trying to do. And that is why we are going to bring you different kinds of content. And I think that there's a place for all of it on this channel. The second kind of content we're going to bring you outside of the unboxings is certainly going to be thrifting. You will see that tomorrow. We have been struggling, I think, with how to film in public, because it's really weird. We live in a state where people don't really like that. I don't know if they like it in any state. But we have been struggling with the right equipment to use, how to be discreet and not bother anybody, because that's not what we're looking to do. How to discreetly film and then bring you good footage. And that is harder than you think. But we have been working on this. We think that for right now, until we get a better solution, we have an idea. We think that we can bring you the first thrifting video tomorrow. And I think it'll be halfway decent. It's certainly interesting enough to watch, but we're going to put that in a whole category of its own. So if you just like the unboxings, or the blind bags, we will have all that in one separate category that you can watch. And then if you only like to watch the thrifting videos, we will have that in its own category. The third thing that we want to focus on with content, and this is a part of putting out content every day. It's not easy, guys. And I would challenge anyone to say that it is. Is we want to do the reseller thing. So we want to show you after the thrifting what we actually got, what we're listing it for, what you could expect to get for it, and maybe sold comps or when we sold it, things like this. That kind of goes along the lines of like product reviews and things like that. It's kind of complicated, but you get it. It is definitely a different category. We're not in the wild thrifting. We have already bought the product, and we're kind of showing you after the fact what we bought it for, and what we're selling it for, and what we expect to make from eBay or OfferUp or Facebook Marketplace, or whatever the system it is that we use to sell it, the venue. I think the fourth aspect of that are specific series where we go a little bit more in depth. We take more time to edit the footage, and we kind of make a mini movie out of it, as it were. So this is where the editing comes in, and it takes a little bit more time, and those videos cannot be produced every day. Young Thrifty Chick and I, we work full-time jobs, and we're also full-time resellers, and we don't do it for fun. We actually count on that money to pay bills. So we don't have unlimited resources to spend while we do this. This is our passion. This is what we love to do, and we expect to succeed because of that passion. But there isn't some kind of bankroll or unlimited funds to help us get there. We have to proportion this, on the 45-degree angle that we want to move up with this. What would you say about that? How do you feel initially about our first 20 videos that we put out?
Well, I really do feel like we are on a 45-degree angle going forward. We're not going in too strong. We're not doing too much. I think we're doing it just right. It just gives our audience a feel of what we're about. We have a variety of different things until we can get out there to actually show you the thrifting, because, like he said earlier, we don't want, we want to be discreet about where we are allowed to record. But also, the cold weather is approaching, and we don't have garage sales here anymore. There could be some estate sales, but we're not really dipping our toes into estate sales right now. Garage sales are where it's at because it's every day, it's the weather. So, sometimes those are going to be limited when it comes to thrifting. But I feel like the area we are in, we can thrift and find some things for you guys.
So, all that to say is that we have to have varying content to have content available every day, right? And it's not that just we're trying to make it, on YouTube, so we're contriving all this content. This is just what we do naturally every day. And the only difference is now we're putting it on film. We would still be opening Care Bears blind bags because we love Care Bears. When I put up the Disney Infinity shorts, right? I don't do it because I happen to buy some Disney Infinity stuff, and that's the video. I actually love Disney Infinity. I have a passion for it. So, you know, that's where the fourth part of it with the video series, because we will do video series about some stuff. Probably at some point Harry Potter, probably at some point Lord of the Rings, probably at some point Care Bears. And these will all go to specific playlists. And if that's not your jam, we get it. We are not asking you to watch every piece of content we put out. We get it. Time is money. People are busy. You got stuff to do. We're only asking you to watch the things that you're interested in. And that's it. And we just want you guys to be aware, because we know we're going to be putting out some footage, right? And then it maybe as soon as tomorrow, and certainly in the weeks and months to come, that's different from what we've done since we started the channel. We want everyone to be aware of that fact. And what we really want is just to communicate to you what you can expect, right? Because that's a healthy relationship between a content creator and a viewer. Just doing things and not saying anything and not communicating, the expectations and the dream, the vision, as it were, that's not conducive to a healthy relationship. And so we want to be honest with you guys. I think that we, at the end of the day, will have content for everyone. Really I do. Because we, at the end of the day, and I say this all the time, you've heard me say this in the videos, we're consumer advocates. We look out for everyday average people. It doesn't matter if you're buying these products, if you're out there thrifting, if you're trying to resell on eBay or Marketplace or any other venue. It doesn't matter. We are there to look out for you. We are doing things, and we've always done these things. We are just now putting them on film, and we're documenting that because we already love to do it. And now we're starting to realize that we love to share that with you guys. And I apologize sometimes because we struggle with the technical side of it. I have a strong background in software and computers. I've always built my own computers, but I am certainly new to cinematography. I know next to nothing about cameras, and I'm really struggling to learn. But with everything else, with working a full-time job, with now starting YouTube, with being a full-time eBay reseller, and trying my best to be a husband to my beautiful wife, it's hard sometimes to find the time in the day or the energy to get these things done. But we are making a promise to you that we want our content to be better. Every single video that we make, every single project that we take on, we want it to be better than the last one. And that is what we are going to try our hardest to bring to you. That is what we guarantee. And if we ever feel like we can't do that, we'll tell you. And maybe we pull back on the content creation. But, at the end of the day, we are going to communicate anything like that to you guys. We want you to know, which is why we made this video. And I kind of also like the format because then every once in a while we can just take a break. We can make a video and let you guys know what's going on with us, with our channel. Maybe we can do a live stream. And the other thing is, we really like suggestions. So, if you guys want to see certain things, certain products, certain toy lines, things like this, reach out, let us know in the comments. And I guess it all starts with liking and subscribing, to our channel. I know we're really early, but that's also again why we make this video. Um, you know, we're going to be bringing you a lot of other stuff, and if you're on the fence, watch some of the stuff we do in the next month or 2 months or 6 months. There's going to be some stuff in there for you, especially if you're resellers or you like thrifting or just general product knowledge. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now, guys, and we are just two normal people who get up every day and work our butts off to pay our bills. And we're just going down the road here, and we just kind of want to bring you with us on that journey and share the things that we see and that we live every day. Anything to add to that?
I mean, it's basically what you said, but, you know, I do want to say that, you know, if you're thinking about wanting to resell for a living or just as something, you know, for fun or like a side thing, but you don't know where to start and what to do, you know, we are going to have a lot more content, but right now we have the unboxing. And if you feel that you don't know where to start, you can always put something in the comments and just ask, like, hey, how did you get started? Like, what made you want to do this? And stuff like that. Like, we want to hear feedback because we want to help too, because we want you to come along on the journey and see, like, how much fun it is. Because really, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work. But, I mean, I've been doing it for so long. So is Griffin. I think I might have been doing it a little bit longer, but for reselling.
I grew up in Detroit, man. I've been knee deep in dirt since I was about 12 years old, so I don't know about that.
But I've been selling on eBay since 2012, but I just love to do it. And like we said, you know, we would love for you guys to be on this journey. We want feedback, we want suggestions, we want you to answer or ask questions so we can answer anything that you might want to know.
You know, I think, and that's awesome. Please ask any questions, guys. We love that kind of stuff. We want to interact with you as we go through this. I mean, if somehow this takes off, you know, we'll do our best. We'll implement a system where you can sign up for memberships and you know, we'll have specific stuff for you guys, you know, for that, and we will focus on you the best we can. But you know, the one thing that I'll tell you is that there's going to be a different vibe with the different types of content we put out, right? Like, so when we do the blind bags or the unboxings, we are specifically looking for a really chill, mellow feel. This is meant to be a playlist like you can fall asleep to, or you know, if you really had a hard day at work or some bad stuff happened, you can just come home and put that on and unwind and watch, and it's happy and it's fun, and hopefully you laugh a little bit and things like that. That's super chill and super fun. Like, the thrifting is going to be, we're going to be out there beating the streets, you know, and who knows what could happen because we're out in the wild. We can't control that. We're going to film that. We're going to bring it to you. You know, that's a different kind of vibe. When you talk about, like, the reselling aspect of it, you know, sometimes that could be a little serious. We could say, hey guys, like, if we talk about like the eBay policies that are hitting us in January, you know, so that could be a more serious type of vibe. So depending on what playlist you're in and what kind of content you're looking at, or even take like the series, which I plan to make for Disney Infinity, that is just straight up informative, to show you what the product is, you know, and it's going to be more than Infinity. We'll do more than that. There's going to be other product lines, and that is just straight up informative. So no matter what the playlist is that we have, there's going to be a different type of vibe for whatever kind of mood you're in. Like, if you just want to see us go ham in thrift stores, great, we got a playlist for that. If you just got home and had a long day and you want to chill out, have a glass of wine, or just unwind, and you want to see people in their pajamas opening Care Bears, we got you. You know, if you want to see product reviews, evaluations, or how much you can actually make on eBay, or compare products that you thrift compared to what you can sell it for, we got you there. If you want to do fun stuff, if you love things like Disney Infinity or Marvel or Care Bears or Strawberry Shortcake or Minions, we got you there too. What I'm telling you is what we're trying to do is fill the gap between all these type of things and have them on our channel in a very organized way and bring them to you in a fashion from two people who are in a nuclear and believe in a nuclear family in a very rational, common sense manner. And we're going to deliver them to you, hopefully with a little bit of fun and a little bit of humor. But just know, you know, as of right now, we don't make a dime from this. This is a project of passion. We are doing this because we love to do it, and we'd be doing it anyway, on camera or off camera. So we're just doing it now to try to provide you guys some entertainment, and we love all the feedback that we get, positive, negative. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We appreciate the engagement and the feedback, and we read it all, we see it all, and we take it seriously. So this channel is not only our channel, but you're the people watching. So it's your channel just as much as it is ours, because without you, we have nothing. This isn't a channel if nobody watches it. So we're a team. You, the viewer, and us as a content creator, we are a symbiotic team. And the only way this can ever work is together. So we are going to do our best from this point forward, and we are really working on the technical aspects. If I want to talk about technical aspects, talk about farmtownflippers.com. Now you can go to that web address. What you'll see is you know, kind of a half-baked website right now. I'm going to get somebody involved to get that all fixed. The problem is between web and mobile and tablet, and it's just this whole thing. I don't have time for that in my life, so I'm going to get somebody to help me out with that. We're going to get it all sorted. Right now, you can go to farmtownflippers.com. It will link you to either my or Young Thrifty Chicks eBay page. It will send you to our YouTube links. And it'll let you know what we're about and what we're trying to do. I think with that said, that's about as much as I got. I really just wanted to come out with the long form video today to let you guys know what to expect moving forward. Just to be respectful and to give you kind of an update on the channel. I'm super stoked going into this. I really love making content that other people watch, and I'm really excited and super hyper focused on making it better content for you guys. And I think Young Thrifty Chick is as well.
I certainly am.
So with that said, guys, we'll see you tomorrow in the next video. It's going to be in a whole nother playlist. We'll have a second playlist, and we'll go on from there. And with these types of videos, we'll keep you apprised of what we're doing. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Griffin, Farmtown Flippers.
Young Thrifty Chick.
See ya.
Bye.